You ever worked on something for months, quietly, thinking it will finally get noticed, only for someone else to walk in and take all the credit? That's exactly what happened to me. I had been working on this project for 3 months. Not flashy, not loud, just consistent, careful work. An operations improvement plan. Small on the surface, but if it worked, it could save the company a lot of money. My manager, Carla, didn't notice. She liked projects that made noise, big slides, buzzwords, the kind that executives could clap for. I preferred systems that worked silently behind the scenes. Nobody notices until it breaks or succeeds. One day, the pilot started showing results. Positive numbers. Smooth automation. I sent her the data, expecting, I don't know, acknowledgement? Some appreciation. Her reply, great. Let's present this to leadership. I smiled, thinking we'd do it together. I didn't realize what she meant by let's. Thursday morning, I saw the calendar. My project? Scheduled under her name. No invite for me. Not even a hint. I didn't react immediately. I waited. I watched. After the meeting, she walked past my desk, smiling like she'd just won something. It went really well, she said. They loved the concept. The concept, not the implementation. Not the months of careful testing. Just the concept. Then came the executive summary email. Only her name. She wrote that she had been developing it over the last quarter. I read it twice. Then I closed it. I didn't reply. I didn't forward old documents. I didn't argue. I just kept working. Because I knew something she didn't. A project like this always reveals its creator under pressure. Soon the pilot turned into a full rollout. Multiple departments, bigger systems, more responsibility. And suddenly Carla needed answers. Can you send me the logic behind the automation rules? Can you explain the exception handling? Do you have the documentation ready? I answered clearly, calmly, professionally, without a hint of frustration. She understood the outcome. She understood the numbers. But she didn't understand the system. 2 months later, small issues started popping up. Another department couldn't replicate a configuration. A report was misinterpreted. Edge cases weren't being handled properly. In the executive meeting, someone asked her, "Can you walk us through the decision logic?" She spoke confidently but vaguely. It's adaptive. It scales dynamically. Not an explanation. A slogan. The COO leaned in. Who built the base structure? A pause. She looked at the team. Then she said my name. The next meeting, my name was on the invite. I walked in quietly. Carla opened with her polished overview. Then the COO turned to me. Can you explain how the automation prioritizes exceptions? I did. Step by step. Slowly. Clearly. No slides, no theatrics. Just logic. Just clarity. Halfway through, someone asked, why wasn't this included in the initial presentation? Silence. Carla shifted in her chair. I didn't look at her. I answered the next question. Over the next weeks, everything shifted subtly. Emails came to me. Meeting invites included me automatically. Executives asked for my input first. Carla still had the title, but influence had quietly moved. One afternoon, she stopped by my desk. You could have told them, she said softly. They asked, I replied. 3 months later, during performance reviews, the COO mentioned the project. It's one of the most stable rollouts we've had. Then he looked at me. Good architecture lasts. No applause. No public humiliation. No dramatic speeches. Just recognition. Sometimes you don't need to correct people. You let responsibility do it for you. And sometimes that's enough.